Have you ever wondered how long you would survive in a bath full of liquid nitrogen? Or what about gasoline? Or literal poison? Honestly, I don't think I've ever wondered that. But today, we're gonna figure it out. Starting off with regular bath water, and you would survive 2.5 weeks in regular bath water? I feel like you could totally survive longer than that, right? Can't humans go like a month without food before they can't make it anymore? Imagine how wrinkly your hands would be after this long bath. Next, we have 2 weeks in mud. A common feature in any spa, just leave before the bacteria becomes an issue. I'm not a claustrophobic person. I feel like it would be really heavy. I've never like been in a mud bath. That sounds like a terrible activity. I feel like I'd become more dirty after doing that. You would survive 1.5 weeks in honey. I guess I kind of see that, but wouldn't mud be worse than honey? This would be pretty relaxing and hydrating for your skin until the bugs come to join. There would probably be like cockroach. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, I'm thinking like, how much would that cost? Probably be like over $1,000 bath. You would survive 1 week in milk with cereal. Milk goes bad in a few hours at room temperature. It'll curdle and smell like cheese. I'm just thinking about that, and that is absolutely horrific. There's gonna be a lot of cereal in there, but what do you drink? You'd probably not survive due to dehydration, but that smell would be really bad. This whole thing would be disgusting. All right, we are officially below a week now, and this is where it starts to get serious. You would survive 5 days in beer. Okay, so I did know that this is a thing where if you put your hand in a liquid, your skin absorbs that liquid. Can your body really absorb that much? Someone in the comments to tell me if that's true or not. You would survive 4.5 days in coffee. I love coffee. I have coffee every single day. It's probably not a good thing for my health, but I am so passionate. I actually really want to own a coffee shop one day. You'll feel invigorated until the caffeine overdose kills you. Oh my gosh. So I guess it's the same thing like the beer. It just goes into your skin too much. You would survive 4 days in glitter. The tiny plastics would scratch and tear your skin, eventually causing blood loss. What kind of glitter are they using? I don't know who's making up these facts, but I do not trust it. 3.5 days from pure salt? Nah, dog, that would be terrible. The salt would draw water out of your body faster than you could replace it. Also, like the smell of that, like consistently, like just pure salt, you would get so thirsty so quick. That would be like so unbearable. You would survive 3 days in nacho dip. Besides the overwhelming smell, a lactose intolerance could kill you very quickly. Nacho dip is one of the wonders of the world. Yeah, the smell of it rotting after 3 days would be absolutely disgusting. If I'm not lactose intolerant, is it different? 2.5 days in poison ivy? Okay, that is by far the worst one yet. An extremely painful ordeal. You'd have a nasty skin infection and bleed to death. Dude, no. I can feel it on my skin. That would be terrible. Fun fact, I've actually never touched poison ivy. When I was in Boy Scout, they used to quiz us on the different like deadly plants. For some reason, I've remembered it, and I have never ever touched poison oak or poison ivy once in my life. Very blessed because I've heard it is a terrible, terrible experience. 2 days in blood? Unless you're a vampire, a literal bloodbath can transfer any number of diseases. Nothing I need to say about that. Now we're really getting low. You would survive 1.8 days in harvester ants. I bet this one makes you feel itchy. It'd take weeks to strip you down to the bone. The whole time you would be trapped in a bath and all you can feel is like ants crawling up and down you. That is... ugh. You would survive 1.5 days in paint, but I feel like you'd survive longer in paint than ants, right? But I guess it's probably also really toxic to the skin as well. 1.2 days in the Dead Sea. I think that there are living things in the Dead Sea that have like adapted. Honestly, I might just be spreading rumors. I have no idea. We've officially made it to a day. You would survive 1 day in a volcanic hot spring. You're not supposed to be in a hot tub for over like 20 minutes or something. I don't know what the science is behind it, but like messes with your body. That would probably be a painful one, to be honest. 20 hours in tomato juice? Okay, I was not expecting this one. The slight acidity would slowly eat away at you. I feel like I could survive way longer in tomato juice. But you'd only survive 18 hours in soy sauce. Someone actually died from consuming too much as a result of the salt content. You would have to eat so much sushi to die from soy sauce. Oh gosh. You would only survive 16 hours in pee. Dog, who is making these lists? I would survive longer than 16 hours if I absolutely had to, is all I'm gonna say. Comment down below, do you use your pee as detergent? I'll be the first one to say I definitely don't. But you'd only survive 15 hours in cola. I cannot imagine my body being soaked in that. Do you guys remember the video from like years ago? It was something that like resembled a tooth inside of Coke. It's probably gonna ruin my relationship with Coca-Cola if they ever want to work with me. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm just spreading the truth. 14 hours in egg yolk? The cholesterol and protein could lead to skin infections. I don't even know what to say about that one. You would survive 10 hours bathed in vinegar. Vinegar is a good cleaning solution until it cleans the skin cells right off you. Dog. Huh? What? Because that's really acidic. But you'd survive 8 hours in hot sauce. Just be careful to not get it in your eyes and anywhere else. What is that supposed to mean? What is that implying? I love my stuff spicy. I can't handle like extreme spice. All my spicy fans, tap that like button too. 5 hours in cow poop. Cow dung is loaded with pathogens and worms. It's also literal poop. Ew. Worms? Ew. Pathogens? No, absolutely not. This is the only one so far that I don't think I'd last that long. I think I would be out in 3 hours, bro. I feel like I would pass out of shock and then just not wake up. You would survive 3.5 hours bathed in ice cubes. But at the same time, I feel like someone could last longer than 3.5 hours. Like, especially someone who's trained their whole life for it. Totally, right? 3 hours in cement. So what's your plan when it dries? You won't have long. What a painful way, dude. I'm really hoping for all of us that this never happens to any one of us, because wow, that just sounds so terrible. But you'd only survive 2 hours in gasoline. Okay, but hear me out. The smell of gasoline, when you guys go to the gas station, tell me why. Okay, maybe this is a hot take. Tell me why it kind of smells good. Okay, I'm sorry. 1.5 hours in glass shards. This video is physically hurting my body. I don't want to think about it. That's so painful. We've officially made it down past the 1 hour, and you would survive 1 hour in shark-infested waters. Again, it would not be an hour. I mean, like, I can't outrun the shark. They're just gonna eat me immediately, right off the bat. Hold up, but you'd only survive 46 minutes in glue. Completely safe in small amounts, but poisonous in bath-sized quantities. Literally less than gasoline. Because I don't know about you guys, but I remember always putting glue on, like, my fingers and then, like, peeling it off. Was that harmful? What do they put in glue? You would only survive 38 minutes in a bath full of chlorine. Long-term exposure can cause cancer, but don't worry, you'll die far sooner. Gosh, that would be bad. We're about to pass 30 minutes. You would survive 33 minutes in bleach. Bleach fume inhalation is toxic, so bathing in this stuff will be even worse for you. Okay, this one I believe. I would not last very long in bleach. 27 minutes in sewage. As you'd expect, this is full of disease and bacteria. Don't swallow anything. Obviously, don't swallow anything. Clearly, I'm not gonna put my head underwater. Oh, that just put a bad picture in my mind. Okay, up to this point, which one of these has been the worst for you so far? 22 minutes off of nuclear reactor coolant? Okay. 22 minutes will be bad. That'd be gross. 15 minutes in arsenic? Maybe I'm dumb here. I don't even know what arsenic is. Even exposure to small amounts can lead to total organ failure and death. Am I smarter than a 5th grader? Clearly not. Oh, this is getting bad. You would only survive 12 minutes in hot tar. As temperatures of 163 Celsius, 325 Fahrenheit, you would be cooked alive in no time. That's like literally being cooked in an oven. I would not last 12 minutes, bro. Oh my gosh. No, I cannot think about this one. I cannot think about that one. But something you would expect is only 5 minutes in mercury. Mercury is such a weird substance. I feel like it's like from the moon. Like, I feel like it's not from Earth. You would survive 3 minutes in snake venom. Some people have managed to build up immunity by ingesting many small doses. Who is purposely pumping their body with snake venom? Like, I get it, you want to build up immunity, but like, no, why would you do that? I feel like that's just setting your body up for failure. 1 minute in liquid nitrogen. I'm not gonna lie, I have put my finger in liquid nitrogen before. Obviously, very, very cold, but only a minute? These are really actually just getting worse and worse. 48 seconds in Lake Natron. I don't know what this lake is. Birds that land on this red lake quickly solidify. Wait, what? Into stone statues? What is this lake? But you'd only survive 31 seconds at the bottom of the ocean floor. I can't imagine being at the bottom of the ocean floor. That's honestly why I would probably never scuba dive. Like, what a bad way, because everyone around you can't help you like that. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? But that's also probably why scuba divers get paid so much money, because it is a very dangerous job. 28 seconds in methanol. I don't even want to think about all of these like elements, because I know you just be out like that. 21 seconds in boiling oil. This was a medieval torture tactic, so I wouldn't recommend bathing in it. This was a torture tactic? Anything really hot or really cold just like gives me like the heebie-jeebies, bro. No. Oh, they were brutal back in the days. 17 seconds in sulfuric acid. This is highly corrosive. These are really big words, and I'm very dyslexic. And will eat right away for your flesh in seconds. Okay, I believe it. I don't want to try it. 12 seconds in liquid gold. Sounds cool until you consider that gold has a 1000 Celsius boiling point. That would be terrible. But what a cool way to die. I mean, low key. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, obviously, but the coolest way to go has got to be liquid gold. You would survive 4 seconds in lava. You'll likely burn to a crisp before you can even enter the tub. That's why I'm never going to live next to a volcano. 3 seconds in cyanide. Among the world's most recognizable poisons, it takes a drop to be lethal. At this point, we're just teaching people how to be hitmen. I mean, what is this video? 1 second in a neurotoxin? Ironic, since it looks, smells, and feels just like regular water until it doesn't. 1 second. I mean, that's now. That just happened. Also, it looks like there's more after this. Does it go below a second? Oh my gosh, it does. In 0.5 seconds, the world's most acidic liquid. Like, again, I'm not questioning any of these. I believe it. I believe it. Just wow. 0.5, that's crazy. In 0.07 seconds, styrene, I don't know. This pesticide can cause severe convulsions and death if touched. It literally is. It's less than 1/10 of a second. In 0.002 seconds, I don't know what any of these words are. It instantly combusts into a fiery explosion when reacts with air. Happy bathing. Bruh. Literally, bruh. Okay, but that's officially the last one. I think I can definitely say I learned something today. I will not be bathing in any one of these things soon, except for water, of course.